All right, welcome back to SE Cousin Design. This is part two. We're making the pins for the dovetail to go into the dovetails. I've done two instances that, as far as I'm concerned, are acceptable. Let me make sure you can see what I'm saying here. I am losing my light real quick too. So this pin is loose. It's really not going to be a problem, okay? Once I glue that up, that isn't going anywhere, okay? This is, well, it's stiffer. There's less room in there. So I can pretty much push that down in there and it'll be just fine. Here, I'm just going to knock it on the porch a little bit. And there you go. All right, so whatever your persuasion is, you know, I think about shrinkage and I think about expansion and that type of thing. If this is too tight, well then, there you go. Yeah, that might become a problem. All right, this guy here, like I said, once the glue's in there, put that in the right way, it's going to be just fine. It's not loose really. It just goes in a lot easier. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut the pins out on the other piece. Again, this is a sacrificial. I'm not sure what you're seeing here. This is the sacrificial pieces because I have my oak stock down here. And I already got a comment I posted up in one of the woodworking groups that I'm a part of. What is this? And they're like, it's a tall man's router jig setup. Really, the reason is because I have a very long piece. Down in my wood shop, which is in my basement, I don't have that kind of room overhead. So I have to raise the unit up, and that's I decided to go ahead and bring the unit outside. Besides, it's a beautiful autumn day. So, all right, that being said, just a little bit of review. We made the two dovetail pieces. We set them aside. Then we had to change the bit, put the straight bit in, because we had a dovetail bit in before. And then we had to cut out the pins. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this. I did decide to go with the tighter fit for the project. Now, once I'm completely happy with the way this is going, you want to make sure you flip it the right way. So I cut it out this way, flip it that way. I've done three or four, I don't know. One of my followers tends to know more than I know about my videos, which is pretty cool. And I stand corrected at times, often. But you're right. You're right about what you said. All right, so let's go ahead and cut these guys out. Make sure, my God, you have protection. You may have noticed, you don't have to do it this way, but I started from the outside and then worked my way, let's see here, my reference point for being seen. I started from the outside on both ends, because what can happen is tear out. If you go in from the inside and then out, it's going to tendencies is for this really weak part of the board to just tear out. So you learned that, right? That's that. So, all right, one more to go. Really am running out of sun quick. All right, so let's go ahead and throw this guy together. I'm going to try to throw it together down in this area so you can see what's going on. And once I'm satisfied, which I suppose and hope that I will be satisfied now with the way this came out, I'm good to go. I'm going to go ahead and start cutting out the oak. And of course this won't go to waste. What I'm cutting out here, it won't go to waste. I will simply make something out of this. So I'll let one of the craft shows. There we go. What I'm going to do is take off the mount. Apologize once again for all yelling on the big TVs. This can be very annoying. So I'll try to go slow. Let's come down into this glorious sun here in the Northeast. All right, here we go. Let's have a look at what we got. As I discussed in the beginning of the video, I wanted to have more, I want this board to inset more, okay, rather than to be shy. In other words, raised above the tail. I'd rather it lower, because then all I got to do is go ahead and sand. Sorry, I'm not used to videoing this close in with the video zoomed. All right, so I can just sand that out quickly. The same goes for this side. Same principle. I have this, excuse me, as you can see by the shadow from the sun, this guy is all sticking up above as well. That is intentional, my friends. Could I have made it perfect? Actually, the first time around it was perfect. But not this particular set. But here's the testimony of dovetails. I just picked that piece up. I didn't glue it together, right? And I'm moving it all around, and it's staying right in place. Okay, I don't think I can zoom back out. If I can, then shame on me. Oh, look, I can. I wonder if they improved the camera. I have a Samsung A20 because my Google phone bit the dust. All right, again, so this was part 2. Part 1 is making the dovetails. Part 2, making the pins using the LEIGH D4R Pro out of Canada. There's simply no better jig on the planet. Prove me wrong. Are you going to pay some money for it? Yes, you are. You're going to have great quality and amazing flexibility. Yes, you are. 24 inches. Pins that move in any setup in any configuration you want. Once you set the configuration, you just flip it around, right? So you start off with the dovetails, cut those out, flip it around to this position to do the pins. Bam, you're done. Okay. So that's just great. Now for production, this is just the way to go. So thanks for coming into the shop, which was my back porch, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Usually what I say is I pan around my wood shop. If you see whatever you see in the wood as I pan by, look up the video on it, because I probably did a review on it. Well, that also goes for my poly shed. Let's look at my poly shed real quick. It's a bit of a mess now, but the first thing you'll notice is that it has all see-through material, including the roof. All right, so the sun belches in there, kicks the temperature up. It can be 20 degrees outside and 60 degrees inside with the sun. So, all right, thanks once again. Subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have new subscribers. Leave us your comments. Thumbs up, great. Thumbs down, easy enough to do. Hey, I didn't like that. Let us know why, and we'll try to improve. We'll try to improve. Thank you. Take care. Shalom aleichem l'kulam. Goodbye to everybody around the world. That's my Hebrew for we'll see you later. Say goodbye to everybody around the world. Thanks for watching.